Hi, Ben here from Priority Fitness, and we are bringing you the Brooklyn Tri Club workout of our weekly sessions. This is workout number 11, and this is a progression in intensity from workout number 10 with the theory and thought process of we're doing some kind of higher intensity things, but we're also allowing room for active recovery within that higher intensity circuit. So that being said, this is what we'll do. I'll give some options for non-jumping and exercises you can do with weights as well. And yeah, that's how it goes. So we'll always start with kind of a standard warm-up of, you can do it of your choice. We usually do 30 to 60 seconds of hip openers, hurdles. We do some back lunges. All different, just trying to open up the hips, side squats, you know, just pushing through it, such as that. These guys, jumping jacks, whatever you need to do to loosen things up. Should take around 5, 6, 7 minutes. And then we going into the circuits, how we'll work it out is we do 3 rounds. Some of those rounds will have it, more options for intensity or more to make it more challenging. So we'll do 3 rounds of one circuit and we'll do 3 rounds of a second circuit. I'll just demonstrate every option for each round as we go through the exercises here, doing roughly 60 seconds for each exercise. So after you're warmed up, we kind of go right into sets of lunge jumps, which is a very high intensity exercise. It's hard. Key for lunge jumps that I like to see is starting in lunge position. You want your spine to stay pretty vertical. We don't want to collapse into our front leg. So we're staying pretty vertical. We drop down the knee. We try to have both feet leave the ground and land the ground at the same time. And we're pretending we're kind of balancing a book on our head, and we just hop, switch, hop, switch, hop, switch. After the third one, take a little break. So we'll do, and you do that for about a minute. The options for round 2 and round 3 to make it a little bit harder is doing sets of 5 or 7 lunge jumps or split jumps, whatever you want to call them. All right. Now, if you're doing with weights or without weights and don't want to jump, we'll do diagonal front lunges, feet together. Left foot steps to the left, pivot the back foot. You can hold 2 dumbbells right here or hold the weight right here, and then you just alternate like that. And you just do that for the whole minute. Second exercise is a little bit more recovery based, where we go into a downward dog. A yoga enthusiast might not call what I do a downward dog, but that's okay. We get the drift. So starting into a plank, downward dog, driving the heels down to the ground, chest towards the knees, big stretch, come back into plank, and we do a nice big kick through here, making sure our hips don't rise. Again, kick through here, making sure the hips don't rise, and then going back into downward dog. The options for this to take more rest is to do downward dog for longer, and the round 2 and round 3 options to make it harder is to do, instead of 1 kick on each side, round 2 would be 2 kicks on each side, and round 3 would be 3 kicks on each side. So that's the second exercise. Third exercise, we stay down there. And we go into a plank and we do a hop in, hop out exercise. So we hop in, knees really not farther than the belly button, and then we hop back out. You don't want to hop in and just kind of sit down and relax and hang out here for a breath. You want to keep your body weight on your hands directly below the shoulders. Hop in, hop out, keep core engaged the whole time. If you're not jumping, you can walk in and walk out. Fourth exercise of this circuit is a side lunge stretch. Camera good? See me? So we start here. If you want to hold the weight right here. We sit back into the hip, really sit far back. If you're not holding weights, arms out in front, we're really sitting into that glute, and then really push all one motion. Push out of it, use your glutes. Reset, and then we go other side. Trying to get the hip right behind the knee. Come out, really sit back into a nice tall spine, and then push out of it. Really use those glutes to push out. Go side to side, you can hold the weight here. That's circuit number 1. 3 options for 3 rounds. Circuit number 2 is pretty intense for the first exercise. There's 2 options here. You can do push-ups, 20 seconds on, max effort, 10 seconds off, a little Tabata style, 2 sets of it. That would add up to a minute. Or you can do, if 20 seconds of push-ups is too intense, try just bending the elbows and doing a flexed elbow hold. and then come back up for 10 seconds, and then come back down, and do that for a minute, just to work on a little bit of challenge in plank position. After you do that, we will go into, I'll give you two options for this. We can do the Russian twist. If you want to wait, you hold the weight here. Nice tall spine, we're kind of pushing the belly button forward the whole time. Hands touch the ground. As you're twisting, you can have feet up in the air. If you're exhausted from the push-ups, dropping down, going into a lying spinal twist, reaching, alternating, trying to have this knee touch the ground the whole time, breathing as you extend out, alternating sides every 3, okay? Next exercise we're doing is one-legged squats. You can do this so many ways. The key for this one is just making sure the knees don't go kick in. So the round 1 option is just doing a nice little single leg squat, sitting back into it, using your glutes, making sure the knee doesn't drop too far forward so that your heels come off the ground. So going into the single leg squat, just like that. So, and the option for round 2 is do a single leg squat, come up, do another single leg squat, hop, land smoothly, try and own it, and then alternate hop, non-hop. If all that's a little challenging, you can just do a single leg squat hold, bending as far back as you want. That makes you feel comfortable. And that's what we keep for the round 3 options too. Round 4, exercise 4, same exact thing with the other leg. Single leg squats for the first round, single leg squat, alternate a hop where you ace the landing. You don't want to land, lock the knee. You don't want to land, lock the knee, and then go into the single leg squat. You want to land, and then nice smooth landing, nice and silently. So those are the 4 exercises for that round, for that circuit, and you can kind of circuit through there. I'll also note all of these in the notes below so you can refer to them. Good luck, have fun.